right,
you know what? You're a
and you're an angry little Karen man. And
What's
hopefully-
up? This is MJB and my very good friend.
up, everybody?
Unfortunately, as usual, the smartest dude in the room. And this is... Yeah, but...
Yeah, but
Woohoo! This just in from the Department of It's About Time. I saw that there's going to be a new state law coming out to raise the minimum wage, and in some cases up to $20 an hour.
yeah, but that's only a good thing if you're willing to accept all of the consequences.
Oh yeah, consequences like what? People having enough money to live, for God's sakes? What's wrong with you? Consequences like, I don't know, reducing poverty, consequences like stimulating the economy? And I suppose you're going to cry about huge companies that make billions and billions of dollars making a little bit less money.
Yeah, but that's not how it's going to actually turn out. A majority of the businesses that it's going to impact are smaller mom and pop businesses, not the mega billion-dollar conglomerates you're thinking about like, yeah, Walmart, Amazon, employ a ton of people, but collectively, small privately owned restaurants and stores employ more minimum wage staff than they do. This will lower the profits of Amazon and Walmart, but it will absolutely positively either put thousands of these smaller companies out of business or lower their profits to an acceptable level where it's like, why bother running my own store? You know, it's going to be catastrophic for them.
Yeah, but, Rod, why is owner profits the only thing that, I don't know, you and people like you even care about in this whole world? I mean, if you've got a business that can only exist because you're underpaying your employees, is that even a viable business to start with? Do we, as a society, really need more businesses that don't pay people enough money to even live?
That's going to discourage people from even starting businesses. It's crucially important to our economy that people start businesses. I mean, that's really important. That's how people get jobs. No business gets to year 5 without starting. It's also how people buy things. So it's how we go to stores and buy things. It's how vendors sell goods. It's how manufacturers make money so that they can expand and hire more people. And all of these are how people get money to feed their families and move the economy along.
Yeah, but what are you even talking about, man, when you say moving the economy along? The gloriousness of a glowing GDP number? Well, if that means that giant swaths of people can't even make enough money to live, congratulations on your no prize winning victory.
First, I won. Cool. What prize you win? Well, if you won, you must get a prize, right? Well, no. Congratulations on your no prize didn't win nothing victory.
Feels like it is putting the bragging rights of politicians over the needs of the common man. I mean, who cares about the statistical growth of the economy? Think about that. Who cares? Who really cares? What the is the difference between, I don't know, our economy growing at 2.75% versus 3.45%, especially when it is at the expense of a living wage?
Yeah, but that's not how things really work out here in the real world. Maybe in your little all else being equal fantasy land, Cinderella. In reality, most all businesses lose money or barely get by for several years before actually making it. Amazon didn't show a profit for something like 10 or 11 years. If they had to pay like $20 an hour for everyone, there might not be an Amazon. And I'd have to wait 2 days to buy anything I want. That would be terrible. And not every business can rely on a multi-million-dollar venture capital runway to get started. Fine dining restaurants, great local coffee shops, those places don't work like that. Plus, the sad reality is not every job and not every person is worth full-time money.
What does that even mean? People are worth different amounts of money? That's freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, but not every position contributes to a business the same. And not every person has the skills and experience to contribute at a $20 per hour level. Normally, people have to be in the workforce to gain skills to be worth the money you're talking about. I'm not just talking about hard skills. I mean soft skills like hospitality or customer service or work ethic or learning to take directions.
Yeah, but the people are still spending their time and effort to be there. If they're taking their time to be at the job, you know what? You should pay them, and you should pay them a fair living wage. You have to pay them enough money to live. And you are ignoring that paying people more is good for the entire economy. When low-wage workers earn more money, they tend to spend it on goods and services, thereby boosting consumer demand and stimulating economic growth. And by the way, Jiminy Crickets, we're in the mortgage business. Whose team are you even on? If these people are making enough money to live, guess what? They might buy houses and more houses.
Yeah, but even at $20 an hour, man, they aren't buying a house. So that's beside the point.
Not in Scottsdale.
Or anywhere, nationally, on average. They will have more money to buy more stuff. You're right. Which will help retail sales, which is the biggest thing that's driving inflation, which is also the biggest economic problem over the last 3 or 4 years. And it's also why you are saying we need to increase the minimum wage, because the cost of living keeps going up because people are spending all that money. Plus, I'm not convinced that it will increase payrolls at net, because I think that many
There'll be many more.
many places will just not hire for these jobs, which means that these people will have no way to learn the skills to get the better jobs, which means that the high school kids won't be able to get a part-time jobs to help their families while also learning better work skills so they can add specific skills they learn later and become highly paid, valuable workers. Without the entry-level jobs, people can't move up. You can't get to step 2, 3, 4 without the first step. You just shut them out entirely because the positions won't exist.
Yeah, but they should. These companies just need to be okay with making slightly less money for the greater good of the common man and all the people. And the people will reward them with being better and doing a better job.
Yeah, but they probably frickin' won't. And there's no reason for the companies to want to make less money. I mean, why would you want to make less money if they even survive those early years of overpaying their employees?
What you gonna do?